making chocolate
We are making molten chocolate cake today.
We're making chocolate cake.
Hey everyone, so today we are making molten chocolate cake. Now we are bakers. We try to bake. The recipe is from a food and wine website. My daughter has peanut and tree nut allergy, so we do not purchase any baked processed goods, mostly because they have labels with warnings about peanuts and tree nuts. So we are baking and recording it because I hope someday my kids will be able to watch this and see how they started their baking journey. So my son is doing the first step. He is mixing butter and chocolate, 6 ounces of chocolate with 1 stick of butter over a pan to warm it up and mix it. The girls are at the mixer adding the eggs, 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks. Then we added the sugar and a pinch of salt into the mixer. And then the instructions said to put the mixer on high until the eggs turned a pale yellow. Now I assumed that that also meant that I needed to see some peaks forming, so we waited until we decided that little peaks were forming from this egg. So at that point we thought we could move on to the next step. And the next step was taking the chocolate that my son was mixing at the stove and adding it or folding it in as the instructions say. Now I had to do this step mostly because the bowl is hot, the chocolate is hot, and I was afraid even my son could let that bowl slip. So I ended up helping. We try to have the kids do as much as they can on their own. And then we added the 2 tablespoons of flour, which is the last ingredient. And we mixed it all together. And I feel that if I did it again, I would put the mixer on a low setting because I realized when I was putting it into the butter dishes that a lot of the chocolate fell to the bottom or sank to the bottom, and I didn't mix it as well as I thought I had. So the color difference between the first poured one and the last poured one is quite significant. So into the oven they went at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes. Now this is the best part of it all. The kids get to taste what they bake. And on the molten chocolate cake, we added some vanilla ice cream and of course some sprinkles. My 3-year-old gave it a thumbs up. The other 2 gave it half a thumbs up. Is it yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Did you make molten chocolate cake today?
Mm-hmm.